How'd you do, I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the Candyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out wrong. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Oh, Grandma, no! So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
And welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to today's stream. Today's not-for-profit is the Southern Poverty Law Center, best known for their takedown of a certain clandestine terrorist group that wears white sheets and hates all non-whites. They took them down in the 80s through their Clan Watch program. The SPLC is devoted to establishing and maintaining legal justice throughout the country. They strive to strengthen voting rights and end unjust imprisonment, eliminate poverty and economic inequality, and dismantle white supremacy. I bring this up at this point for no particular reason, but they never charge their clients and they take no money from the federal government for obvious reasons. So if you can afford it, please consider giving them a small donation. And if you or someone you know may be in need of their services, or you're interested in helping out in other ways, the link to their website is in the description. And now, on with our show. Alright, which of these thingies do I click? This one. Alright. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Alright. Load game. Gee, I wonder which one I need. What the merry bloody blue-eyed hell have I got myself into? Yeah, that sounds about right. Load. Alright, and before we actually get into combat, a minor detail I forgot last time. Armor! Oh, we love you, wear armor! Dear God, woman! Don't go out there in the buff! You'll just die! Alright, how do I get back to... There we go. Okay. You know, having spent a night camping with these two, I mean, they're not exactly the people that I... Yeah, not exactly the friendliest folk around. Not people I would have chosen to associate with given my druthers, normally. But, I mean, I feel like there's kind of a chemistry between the two of them. They'll never admit it. But you can't choose who you fall in love with. You know, maybe it was just that each of them sensed that they had a mutual void in their heart. Maybe it was their mutual interests in things. Maybe it was madness. But really, who among us when we are in love is sane? Maybe it was just the fact that neither of them wanted to be alone, but there was that point where they realized that, yeah, this is right. Just little moments, the looks they give each other, the smiling silences, the points of homicidal fantasy. You can't fake that. All right. Whoop, hold on. Why am I on the front? Okay, I sense there's some kind of AI thing going on here, and I don't want it. Heroes reform but customize. Script. Okay. None. Holy crap. Yeah, Montaron went up, like, no offense, man, but you're the only fighter. Take this thing out. And, zap. Okay, well, yeah, 5 hit points would just about do me, so, okay, Xzar, what are you proficient in dagger? You're proficient in dagger. You have no throwing daggers. Am I close enough to give you some throwing daggers? I don't have any throwing daggers. I have no throwing daggers. Okay. Dude, the love of your life is dying over here. Can we... Yep. Quick loot. Oh, not quite that quick, please. Okay, Okay. Alright. For the sake of your one true love, cast Minor Drain. I'm up here anyway, I mean... I'll get a little bit of a distance. No. Cast spell. I am backing up a bit. There we go. Huh. Well, he did have a scroll, but, by coincidence, Imoen kind of confiscated it, and it somehow ended up in my possession. Holy crap, this is a tough wolf. Okay, how much does you have left? Badly injured. Alright, yeah, turn the music down just a tad. That might be good. Let me attend to that real quick. Music volume. There. I really prefer it to be more of an ambience myself. Alright. Yeah, I cannot keep him from defending his one true love. The wolf is near death. Alright. Knight jumps queen. Bishop jumps queen. Pawn jumps queen. Everybody jump the queen! There we go. Oh no! No! Montaron! Montaron, no! Oh. Poor Xzar. How's it gonna hit him? How is he gonna deal with this?
Montaron, I never loved you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He was just using him this whole time for groceries and rent and cheap thrills. Oh my god! Oh, Montaron! Montaron, no! And on Valentine's Day, too. Oh well. May as well see what he had on him. As the old saying goes, the nights are cold and he's not getting any warmer.
Hardly worth my time.
Wow, Xzar, you just wow. I don't even know what to do with you now, man. I mean, you have just blown my entire image of you. Oh well. Time to distribute loot. Bum 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 ba dun 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 dun. And short sword to Emowin. It isn't worth the cost, is it? And the wind, as it blows through the trees, they whisper a gentle, "No!" And I think, nice going, trees. Nice going. Yeah, I'm not going to reload to prevent Montaron's death. Also, in this game, buying a resurrection is just scandalously cheap, as I recall. And if it is as I recall it to be, then I'm just going to probably most of the time use that instead of reordering time. Remove Montaron from party. Okay, done. 100 gold, oh my god! Dude! Stone the crows. Yeah. Xzar, you are definitely staying in front, or we can keep an eye on you. Oh no, Emmeline, your encumbrance is slowed. How did that happen? And she looks at me and says, because I have a strength of 9, you twit. Oh yeah. There. That, I believe, does it. Yeah, let's see. Xzar has a strength of 14. Okay, goddamn. Yeah, when he stabs you, it hurts.
If I must.
Every time she says that, I think back to that scene in Wayne's World, where they're having their big fight, and it's like, I'm going, so go then. I'm gone. Well, go then. Going. I'm gone. Well, go then. I'm going. So go then. I'm gone. Yeah, in theory, their command sounds only hit like 20% of the time. I'm not quite to the point that I want to get rid of it completely. Hark! Binkos. Now, that's a name I can trust.
You have but to ask.
What's on your mind, Binkos? Sorry, chum, but I can't stay to chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Baragost, and I must report of these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Another caravan raided. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Hardly worth my time.
Okay, so here's the overall map. Candlekeep, I'm 4 hours travel away from Candlekeep on foot because horses are apparently so rare in this world that they're not squandered for transportation. Everyone goes by foot. A horse might be pulling something, but you're never going to see people riding one. I am here. Here we have, well, I mean, there's Baragost, north, southeast, so a caravan was interfered with somewhere in this area, I guess. The friendly arm inn is here, so I need to go here first, so travel.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
The old man says, Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. Oh, we did that. It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wilt pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? Well, I mean, I'm not going to speak on behalf of, Xzar over there. But, not to imply anything, but you're out here. How do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem that well adjusted to me. No offense, Elder. Point well taken. Thou hast answered my query most adequately. I shall think of thee as determined instead. I shall trouble thee no more, as thou art more than capable of the task at hand. North is the friendly arm inn, where I am certain thou shalt find trustworthy friends awaiting. I have said too much, and taken too much time from thee. Fare thee well. Now, unbeknownst to the characters... where am I going? Oh wait, I was going over here? No, I need to go south. Never mind, I can teleport. What? So, yeah,
Well, of course. I am the obvious choice.
with that out of the way, unbeknownst to our heroes, but beknownst to us, yes, that was Elminster. And when we go through this story, or any story come to that, and you look at how he operates, just bear in mind that one of the inspirations for that character, in theory, was Gandalf. Enemy sighted, oh noes. Okay, arrowing. Xzar? Literally all you have is a dagger. Why don't you just
Hardly worth my
chill?
time.
Yeah, well, pretend you value your life for a moment. Ah, what a schlep. Alright. Actually, I think I will also go ahead and chill. And let's see how tough this thing is. I don't know if Montaron is plot important or not, but he's not going to be part of my party. Yeah, there's a diseased gibberling there. Let's... Xzar, what are you doing, you freak? You know, you have spells, you... Okay, look. I don't know why you would insist on running up there and getting all stabby with something called a diseased gibberling, but you could at least open up with a spell so you don't immediately die. There. And you got more hit points out of the deal. Wasn't that a good idea? Wasn't that fun?
It shall be as you wish.
And it had nothing of value. Xzar. Pause. Enemy sighted. That is another diseased gibberling. Okay. Imoen, Arrow, Xzar, you should probably stay back here. And I will advance slightly so that I can do spells. Ah. Or, yeah, you can just run up. I mean, whatever. Okay, Coastway. Friendly Arm Inn to the north, Baragos to the south, Lion's Way west to Candlekeep, which is a road, as I understand it, that is almost never used. Yeah, most of the time, if a character has an AI that's just part of their programming, I'm going to go ahead and let it run so that they're acting in character as much as possible. Yeah, I don't think we'll be camping around here.
Hello, pal.
Aeon. I love some of these names, but that one's kind of a mouthful. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. Okay. We weren't talking until whatever. So what should I be wary of in this area then? Round here, I wouldn't worry yourself too much, unless you're brainless and charge everything you see. Xzar has the good taste to look at his shoes, appearing at least slightly mollified. Mostly gibberings, but they aren't too much of a hassle. A fair bow and a good sword arm could handle one, maybe two. Well, we used to have a good sword arm, but he was unloved. More with mage or cleric backup. I love how in some of the D&D worlds, adventuring is such a common pastime that it's discussed in such a fashion. I mean, imagine what the culture would be like where adventuring, being a drifter, going out and just killing things for money, whether it be fighting the good fight or just stabbing stuff so that you can get gold, is slightly more common than, say, extreme sports. Anyway, wolves have become a bit more predatory lately. I think it's because more people are hunting for their food, seeing as how the iron shortage took away their normal livelihoods. Wait, no, what? That makes no sense. An economy... Shh! A hungry wolf is a nasty thing! But the economy, though, and I wouldn't travel without a group if I were you. But the economy! What about the economy? Oh my, you can't just leave me like this. Don't leave me. Now we'll never know. Friendly arm in to the north. Off to the movies we will go, where we learn everything that we know. Okay, friendly arm in. This isn't an inn, this is a keep. Holy crap. Dude, look at this. Okay, yeah. I don't have a journal entry per se for the inn. It just, I met a strange man on the road to the Friendly Arm Inn. He seemed interested in me, though I don't know why. He was a little odd. Yeah, he was, just a little bit. Zara's like, I never liked the sunlight. It's just too bright. Ah, my man, I hear what you're saying.
It shall be as well.
Ooh, a side path. Should I explore the side path? I really want... Well, okay. I suppose I should stay focused. Should I stay focused? I'm going to explore the side path. Being focused is overrated. I'm accomplishing nothing in particular. Tiptoe through the tulips, won't you come along and tiptoe through the tulips with me? Hee hee hee. Uh-oh. Okay. That's right. This is the one that stops everything from happening. Okay. All right. You know what, actually? I'm gonna sleep spell this guy. Simplify all of our lives.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Whoa, there's more than one. Okay, hang on a second. Also, why am I advancing when I... Did I do something wrong? Because... Alright, no, you know what? I'm not going to engage what is now apparently two hobgoblins. Spawn no one! In melee, I'm going to... You know what, Xzar, if you want that badly to advance, go ahead and advance. That's fine. Oh, Immo and critical miss. No. Sister of my heart and soul. Okay. There we go. Well, one of them went down. The other one is still attacking me. Okay, I will lead you on a merry chase while my companions attack you. Or you can turn around and attack Xzar, who, for reasons I will never understand, decided to go mano a mano with a hobgoblin with his knife. But okay. Now, that's a sound I'm going to carry with me in my dreams. Okay, Xzar, well... I'm sure you'll be missed by someone, but I think you would probably have slit my throat in my sleep over time, so... It's probably not going to be me. Nope, you are not going to be killing Moen. There we go. And while you are dispatching the goblin over there, I will see what this one had on him. Ooh, things we can sell. Very nice. Alright. That's two hobgoblins who are no longer among the living. 'Tis a grim task, robbing others of their lives. Holy crap, I am super slow now carrying all this stuff. But we're probably going to need the loot.
I'm gone.
Go then. I'm going. Well, go then. I'm gone. Ooh, a gem. Nice. Go then. I'm going. Well, go then. I'm gone. Yeah, we definitely need to find a fighter or something to travel with. So, okay. We have established that the side road is, in fact, wait for it, dangerous. Ah, poor Xzar. I do wonder sometimes. I've never actually done this that I can recall. But, I do wonder sometimes. If you're tooling along and you either don't team up with those two, or you do team up with them and then you part ways and they both survive. When you go south, which is just about the only way to head from here, really. Does that mean that you encounter them later on? Again? And if you do, does that mean that... Does that mean they attack you as competition? Hello, guard.
I should have joined the army.
Welcome to the friendly arm. I trust you know the rules of conduct within? There are rules? What kind of rules? Perhaps rules is a touch too formal. It is unwritten but accepted that while herein you'll act with the utmost of civility to all of the guests. This is neutral ground, and all grievances are left at the gates. If the grievances come in, then you will go out. Enjoy your stay. Okay, I may like it here. Yeah, and as time goes on, anyone who watches this and is like, oh yeah, I totally did this thing where I met up with Montaron and Xzar later on, and this is what happens. Please drop it in the comments, because that would be awesome. Hello, commoner. You aren't from Nash, Colonia? I hope not, because we don't take trade with them at all anymore. All the iron we get from their mines there is tainted. Wicker's tissue it is. I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm in... Excuse me, miss. Oh, it's the same person. Okay, never mind. What about you?
I think it's Susan Tara who've been causing all the problems around these parts. And don't have a real reason to invade now. So it don't make any sense thinking they're behind it. Zens do not need a reason, though a lot of clues point to them too. That's what my neighbor Angus says, oh yes.
In my headcanon, there are a lot of pepper pots in this world, and we will be meeting many of them. That's okay. We're at the Friendly Arm Inn. This should be a place of relative safety.
Yes?
Excuse me, but I think I recognize you from some descriptions I've been given. Is your name Coyote de la Mancha? Yes, that would be my name. Well, I think you should know there's been a lot of people asking about you. Uh-oh. There were a man and woman who were asking about someone named Coyote de la Mancha, and then there was this spooky fellow who was doing the same. Oh, well, thank you for the... A few days ago, there was a big man who was looking for someone with your name. Oh, okay, well, I appreciate it. I don't know why you're so popular, but I'd watch it. Okay, well, thank you. Some of these people don't look too sociable. Okay. Well, I appreciate the... I like banging bricks together! Right, moving on, thank you. Excuse me, good fellow. There is to be no fighting or stealing within sight of the walls of the friendly army inn. Aggressors will be punished to the full extent of frontier law. Well, since in any world, the full extent of frontier law generally involves a fair trial followed immediately by a first-class hanging.
Hi, friend.
What? Oh, hello. Tarnish. Ah, tarnish, are we? No shame in it. I've been playing Elden Ring too much. Okay. He's wearing robes, so... Hello, friend! I've not seen you here today! What brings you to the friendly arm? Nothing much, really. Just road-torn travelers looking for a place to rest. I see. Pardon my being too forward. Agnes, that's my neighbor, always says I'm too forward. But you've got the bearing of someone I've been looking for. I don't... About your height, as it were. We've all got the same basic character model. Same style of dress and thereabouts. So do you. I dare say you seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have travelled to Candlekeep by any chance? Oh, yes. I may have visited there on occasion. What of it? Oh, nothing really. I'm just looking for someone for that region. Oh, yes. Would your name be Coyote de la Mancha by any chance? And my only two options are yes it is, or never heard that name before in my life, sorry. Oh, what the hell? Why, yes it is. Perfect! You're the one that me and Agnes is looking for. Looks like there's a penguin on top of your head, dearie. Hold still just a moment, won't you? Okay. Right, here we go. And you're not quite in melee yet, so go ahead and switch over to missile for this fellow. I cast sleep and he does not care. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign for me. And I'm out of spells. Also, not a good sign for me. Okay, so he got his spell off. What is it with all of these people just like, oh, you cast sleep, huh? Yeah, I don't care. That's usually a really useful spell, oh my god. It's only working like half the time, what gives? I mean, I was thinking maybe Shank was somehow a half-elf and he got lucky on his roll. Yeah, the half-elf named Shank, why not? But this guy too? I mean, holy crap, dude! Okay. The time has come to take advantage of the weird singularities of time that this game affords. I'm just going to drop a few things on the ground.
You have but to ask.
And run like hell. Oh, hey, Mr. Guard, sir, you'll never guess what's happening right now. There's been no fighting or stealing within sight of the walls of the friendly army. Aggressors will be punished to the full extent of frontier law. And I'm like jumping up and down, pointing at this other guy going, Okay, I made my save. Imowen is attacking with her sword. The guard is getting into the action. Nice to see. I have no spells, but I have a wand. I mean, I would try casting the Larlock's Minor Drain, but he still has Mirror Image up, so I don't know which one is him. Okay, well, that didn't affect him, but it got rid of one of the images. So... Oh no, Imowen! Wow! Okay, this guy is at least this guy is the 3rd level magic user. I suppose it's theoretically possible that I rolled minimum hit dice for my sleep spell, but that still really, really sucks. Imowen, my sister, no! I hope that resurrection spells are as cheap as I have been told. Aha! Gotcha! I am getting tired of my family members getting slaughtered. You people need to stop. Okay then. I died just before he did. He just ignored the guy who was in his grill swinging at him. He was so intent on killing me, his own life did not matter, even though he was doing it for money. That's certainly a choice that happened there. Definitely not what I was expecting him to do. Okay, well, sense made.
Shall be as you wish.
Minimal. But that's fine, I guess. Apparently...
Hi, friend.
Okay, doing the convo over again. Worn-torn travelers. I may have visited there on occasion. Screw it, yes it is. You're indeed the person I seek. Hold still a moment, won't you? Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
I have elected to scram. Ah, cannot save when monsters are about. Okay. That's a sensible rule, if slightly inconvenient.
You have but to ask.
Okay. Now there's 2 of you guards around, and this guy has the wisdom of canned lychees, so hopefully you guys can just get in there and mix it up with him, right? Right. My last spell for the day. Alright. What are the odds that I roll? The odds of my rolling a 2 on 2d4 are something like 12.5%, I think. So let's see how this rolls out. Yeah, apparently he's just not affected by sleep at all. I don't pretend to understand this in the slightest. So, okay, now he's got 2 guards attacking him, plus Imowen, plus me. In a sane world, he's going to do something defensive or maybe even try to get out of there. But even though he's doing this for money, he will die before he passes up a chance of killing me. So I'm not sure quite how in character to keep playing this. Alright, I'm gonna dodge over here for the moment. Okay. Okay, spell casting failure is a thing in this system. Good to know. Larluck's Minor Drain. If this can actually affect you, now is the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, dang. Well, that's disappointing. I just wasted a scroll. I was like, okay, I'm going to start casting from this scroll. We kill him. Okay, I'd like to stop casting from this scroll. No, it's the scroll is destroyed. Well, nut bunnies. Still. Oh, well, on the other hand, he had a variety of scrolls. Burning Hands, Armor, Magic Missile. Yeah, why he didn't, like, cast Armor? At a guess, I'm going to say he probably just wasn't very bright. Okay. Imowen, Sister of my heart, Delight of my soul. Can you come here for a second?
I'm gone.
Awesome. And before your haste runs out, as no...
You have but to ask.
Okay. Oh, she's encumbered as in cannot move at all. Oh, well then. Alrighty, Let's see here. Put that there. Give that to you. Give that to you. Consolidate. Consolidate. Hand me that. Okay. Now you should be able to move. No. Drit. Okay. Now let's see if my greed has made it. Okay. Now I can't move. All right. Apparently I need to give up the, like, 2 gold pieces or whatever it is I would get for the leather armor. Fine. It's fine. Okay. So it's not that I couldn't move. She still can't. All right. Now then.
It shall be as you wish.
Yeah, okay, now I need to put something down. All right, yep, I'm... Very well. I shall cease my service upon the altar of greed for now.
I
Hey,
shall attend to it
friend.
in a trice.
Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Why am I a sod? I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldurs Gate, and I can't get there to see him. Yeah, I only had, like, 1 line of dialogue to try to get this guy's accent from, but seriously, it sounds like... I feel like the Cockney is really overused in a lot of fantasy. I mean, surely not everybody who isn't wealthy comes from East London, right? I mean, it's not just me. Oh well. How come the roads are cut off? Where you been these past few months? Roads are crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron you got on you. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here. As you came by the West Road, that is. Why is the West Road still open? Well, if there's ever a book shortage, the road to Candlekeep will be the most dangerous of them all, I assure you. But these folks are after the metal, so they're sticking mainly to the larger trade routes between Baldurs Gate and Arm. And guess what? This here inn is smack dab in the middle of it all.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Okay. I will speak with people momentarily. First, I need to unencumber myself. Hopefully, this good barkeep here.
Dreadful slow business lately.
Iron is the lifeblood of this whole region, and it's sure painful when it gets scarce. So what can I do for you? What do you have to sell? Okay, I can sell things. Excellent. Not allowed to sell Gorion's scroll, but I wouldn't anyway. You start leather armor, short bow, long sword. I don't remember if thieves can wear helmets or not. Bastard sword. Dagger that is not my father's. Sell. Helmet, bastard sword. Quarterstaff. He has no interest in. Moonstone gem I can sell. Yay! Actually, wait, hang on. I'm curious about something. It's 20. The Moonstone gem is 25 gold. In this circumstance, on the other hand, okay, she cannot use helmet. Cool. May as well sell that. The lovely gemstone here. And the stave. Alright. Now, let me talk at you again there, friend. And, yeah, okay, 25 gold. I was curious as to whether charisma affected the prices, and apparently it does not, at least not for this guy. Good to know. Yeah, that's all those. Okay. Brilliant. And yes, as foretold, I am not worried about going back for the leather armor that I dropped so that I can get another 2 or 4 gold. Okay, let's see now. What does this letter say? Okay. Be it known to all those of evil intent, oh, hello, that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Coyote de la Mancha, the foster child of Gorion. Okay, well, somebody knows more about my life than they should. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. Copy note. Wow. I feel popular. I always wanted to be popular in exactly this way, and now I am. Yay. All right. Time to go shopping. First of all, alright, Emowyn is armored as best as she can be. She has the weapons that she's good at. Mostly, she needs more arrowing. When I checked her equipment, it knocked me out of conversation, but that's okay. I can just swoosh right back in. Arrows, arrows, arrow. No, you don't. Are you serious? You do not know. There they are. I just didn't see them. All right, 1 gold for 20 arrows. Yeah. Yeah. I sense a lot of arrowing in our future. So, 200 arrows. Let's see now. She already has. She already has. She already has. No need, no need, no need. Okay, I want books. I will get books. Because I love books. And why would I not get books? All right. So, again, I'm not going to read the whole book out loud. But here's History of the Fateful Coin. And History of the Unicorn Run, which goes a bit into the history of the place. So, nice. Oh, and a quiver can have up to 80 arrows. And here I was concerned that I might be being a little extreme, but no, I was not. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Nothing else to do then. But kick back, have a few drinks, and see if those two friends of Gorian's are anywhere around. Wine, dry wine I'm not into unless it's with a meal. Bitter black ale, maybe. Oh, I love mead, but that's 20 gold a drink. That'd better be amazing. I guess I could go for some black ale. Oh, and I heard a rumor. I hear relations haven't been going too good twixt the two powers in this region. The Grand Duke supposedly accused Amn of all the raiding that's been happening along the roads. Not a good thing to go accusing the most powerful country in the Western world. Ooh, no. No, it is not. And I think, the time has come to bask in our relative wealth, sleeping on rocks and under and in trees. Royal, a truly luxurious experience at an equally exorbitant price, beds filled with the softest down, draped with the finest Kalimshan sheets and linens. Nearly as restful as a week in a lesser room, though who but royalty could afford the cost? Okay, I want to pamper myself, but maybe not quite that much. How about just, noble instead of royal accommodations? None but the most pampered dandy would have complaints with these accommodations. That sounds good. A definite luxury for those accustomed to sleeping under an open sky. Hey! That's us! Yes, I wish to rest. Before anything else happens. Hello, little mouse. Hello, I see you. I'm not apologizing. Mice are cute. Okay. Let's go fly a kite. Well, no, let's socialize a bit, shall we? Okay, Emoen, taking the long way around your thumb, but there we go. And hey, Khalid and Jahira. Sweet. Khalid's closer. Greetings, sir.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. I'm 20! Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, by the name of Gorian. I already do not trust you. It is almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Oh, aren't you two just the charmers? Oh, wow. Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorian wrote of so often. I'm 20. I'm 20. You know what? Fine. Whatever. I'm an undertrained mage and an overtrained sage. Coyote's my name. No one cares what's my age. I'm stuck with these goofballs, and that is that, and all because of some murderous spat. Moving on. We are old friends of your adopted father. Is he not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander about without his accompaniment. I remember her voice, more or less. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorian often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians, if he should ever meet an untimely end. I am a poor, sweet, innocent child of only 20 summers. However, you are much older now. Thank you. And the choice of your companions should be your own. Okay, thank you. We could travel with you until you get settled. Help you find your lot in life. Journal updated. The friendly arm in. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion, though we should first go to Noshkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. I use a stick. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gastkill. You know what? Jaheira, you are about as grating as sandpaper on lungs, but you're also the first person that I have met who actually acknowledged anything resembling my having come into my majority. Except, of course, for a few psychos and all the people wanting to kill me, but that's beside the point. Yes, your company would be welcome. Well, good. We'll leave as soon as you're ready, though it should be soon. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. What are we dealing with? Jaheira. Lovely name. Charisma 15. Liar! You liar! Liar who lies! Lies! That's a lie! You're a liar! 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 I'm sorry, she does not have a charisma of 15. Not in this life nor any other. Oh, man, she's deadly with a club. Look at that. She's fine with quarterstaff and sling, but she is deadly with a club. So, of course, she's armed only with a staff. Okay. Potion of invisibility. I think that needs to go to the 5. However, I am also of the opinion that everyone should have a potion of healing. So basically, okay, Jaheira, you need... Wow. Okay, you need better armor and a club. You're a fighter druid, so you can use a shield. Okay, Khalid, what you got? Khalid has decent armor at least. Splint mail, helmet, medium shield, longsword. Please tell me longsword is your preferred weapon. Please, please, please. Longsword is the preferred weapon. Yay! Okay. Still need to get him a longbow, though. She needs a sling. He needs a longbow. They both need admonition. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Re-equipping. Let me just get all into the head guy's grill here. That should make a good impression. All right. Okay. First, yeah, leather armor. Sell. Just because you never know, it might help. Okay, I don't remember if he's better with a longbow or a short bow. Crap, I need to double check before I spend money. Longbow. Okay. Awesome. All right, Yeoman the Bowman. Getting you a longbow. Like 200 arrows. I guess splint mail is going to be good enough for you for right now. Jaheira, on the other hand, needs a club. To heck with this staff stuff. Give her something she can actually do some real damage with. A sling. $200 bullets for the sling. Oh, and being a fighter druid, you can wear any kind of armor you diddly darn want, huh? Okay. Yeah, splint mail for you too. And, honestly, a large shield. Yeah. Let's just give everybody the equipment that they need to survive. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I have this bizarre feeling that... Oh, right, that's for Khalid. Derp-de-derp-de-derp. But I have this bizarre feeling, this premonition about watching my friends die. And I don't wanna. Just drop that on the ground. Yeah, get that club. It is a mystery to me, Jaheira, as to why you are more proficient with a club than with a staff. But you know what? That's not really my business, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So there's MON equipment, Jaheira equipment, Khalid equipment. Should I get him a large shield too? Yeah, I should get him a large shield too. Just it allows his armor class improvement to apply against more foes. And that's the kind of thing that can keep a person alive. So trade that in for a large shield. Yeah. A medium shield costs 8, or I can sell it for 1. Gee, I wonder where he makes his money. Alright, I have a vague recollection that I can eventually get things like a special pouch for gems and a special container to allow me to carry multiple scrolls and books and stuff. I'm gonna need that. Oh, silver ring. Yeah, I need to sell that, I think. How much am I offered for this silver ring, my good man? 2. You know what? Bringing it up to an even 100 gold, that might matter. So, all right, here we are. So I'm going to change marching order just a little bit. The tank can be in front. MON the arrowing can be in back. Along with, wait a minute. You're a druid. What are your spells? Okay. You have 1 entangle, and 2 heals. Actually, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and keep that there.
For the group.
You have but to ask.
Dorn.
I need some ale.
Well, hello, Dorn. You're an interesting looking fellow. I feel outgoing.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I am no longer outgoing. Yeah, I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Why do you bother me? Be gone.
Nothing would please me more. Okay, never mind.
You have but to ask.
Let's cruise around a little bit. Lovely plotted pants. Potted plants. Is that Baru? Excuse me, sir.
Shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Do you have an excuse for barging in here? Unless you're here to make the beds, I want you out. Alright, never mind. See, it's weird. Most of the time, if somebody's in a room but the door is open, I always took that to mean that they were open to someone at least asking if they felt like conversation. But apparently, some people that just, don't operate that way.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
Have you heard there's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south of the friendly army inn? I had to bargain my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get that belt back for me, I'd be mighty grateful. Oh. A rogue ogre, you say. Okay. Not to put too fine a point on it, but you mean, like, as opposed to an orthodox ogre, I guess? Ogres are not usually well renowned for their lawful nature. What is it that he's roguing against exactly? Or maybe you mean that he's a thive. Now that's a scary thought. An ogre that can pick pockets. Nothing could save you from him. The world is his oyster. What is this meaning of the intrusion? I pay good money for my privacy. By what right do you disturb it? I see. All right, never mind. My sincere apologies, sir. Simple mistake in room numbers. Yes, yes, yes. You feel better when you're giving people orders. Okay. All right, now here's somebody right in the middle of feckin' everything. Surely she's not going to get angry at me if I just happen to inquire, hey, what's cooking?
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Landrin. Okay, I didn't quite catch enough of this individual's speech pattern to gather a good accent. So let's see.
Oh, I've got an infestation of poisonous spiders in my cellar in Paragost. Bentley said I could stay here until they move on, but I hate to impose. Oh, no. You'll know the house when you see it, just to the west of the Jovial Jugular Inn, dearie. Here, take these potions with you. They're antidotes against the poison.
Wait, What?
Keep whatever you don't use, and I'll give you an extra 120 gold pieces if you bring back me husband's old boots that he keeps down there, dearie. If you bring back one of the bodies and my old bottle of wine as well, I might toss in something extra too. Oh, well, you know how it is. My neighbor Agnes always says...
Right. Got the picture. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go down to the lobby. Let's go down to the lobby. Let's go down to the lobby to buy ourselves some treats. Hang on, I'm going to adjust the microphone's position real quick. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Ooh. Six doses of antidote. Okay, well. Yeah, that's not ominous sounding at all. I'm going to have 2 go to Khalid because he's going to be on the front line. And... Welp. In Imowen's case, I'll just have that in reserve rather than in her immediately available slots. So, okay. Onward we go then. Yeah, it's amusing to me that the orcish character's name is Dorn. The gentleman who played Worf in Star Trek Next Generation, and then later Star Trek, I believe, Deep Space Nine. His name was also Dorn. I just think that's kind of cool.
You are welcome here in Garl Glittergold's sight.
Oh, once again, it didn't quite catch her accent. Darn it. For a bit of respectful coin, we can cure what ails thee if you need. What sort of cures do you have available? Oh, and I can make a donation. Well, that's nice. So there's the cost of... I can cure light wounds for 50, cure serious wounds for 100, dispel magic for 200, remove curse for 500, slow poison for 150, raise dead for 100. So basically, if somebody's dying from a curse, it makes more sense to wait until they're dead and then raise them again. I mean, that would be mean. I wouldn't actually do that. That would be wrong. I'm just saying it's, you know,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Economically speaking. I'd just like to take a look around if you don't mind. Cannot go through that door, apparently. Alright, neat.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, but this is also a door. Is there also a door there? No.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. Good to know that I can attend to it in a trice. Whatever it is.
You have but to ask.
Yay, asking. Alright, so what do people think? Should I carry on and adventure a bit around here? For I'm sure there is adventure to be had. If nothing else, there's more hobble-gobbles about, or should I go straight to the source and head southward towards, Baragost? Any preferences? Do-de-do-de-do-de-do. Alright, this is a closed door. We gotta see the belt fetish ogre. Oh, yeah. No, we're not passing that up, I assure you. Oh, excuse me. Alright, the fact that this guy does not have a particular name implies that he probably doesn't have any special dialogue.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
He's not saying anything about the 4 heavily armed and armored people wandering into his home.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So, I mean, that's...
I can but try. I'll do my best.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I think that enemy got the point. Good one, Archibald. I think that enemy got the point. Yeah. Yeah, he did. I think that enemy got the point. Yeah, I guess so. I think that enemy got the point. Gee, Archibald, I don't know. Do you think that enemy did or did not get the point? I think that enemy got the point. Yeah, I have it set so that when I select someone, there's only a 20% chance of them saying something. And mercifully, it's not always the same line. But there will probably come the point where I turn that off just because frickin' heard everything. Joya. Now that is a beautiful name.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Do you think they got the point? Hey there! You're new here, aren't you? Could I trouble you a moment? Certainly, milady. Please speak your mind. Such manners! Well, I did just break into your house. Well, I need a gruff hand for this task, so keep your please and thank you garbage for the nobles. Oh. Okay. I was robbed blind by some hobgoblins within sight of this very inn's walls. Oh. And I need you to return the favor. Oh, you want me to rob them blind? They took my ring, and that's all I want back. Will you do it? Of course I will. I thank you. The creatures were just north of the inn. I swear I could almost see them from the upper rooms. Bring my ring back here when you get it. You'll know when you see it. It's a flame dance ring, and it's very striking. Yeah, I mean, in any society, but especially in one such as this, when a lady looks at you and say, hey, there's this ring, it means a great deal to me. They took it, and it's all that I want back. You take that seriously. So let's see if we can go ahead and get her ring back for her today. And then we will carry on seeking the belt fetish ogre. Coyote, what? Who is that? He looks like a mage, like you. No, Khalid. Not really like me. Just step over the body. Let's keep going. Did you know him? Yes, I did. That's why I say let's just step over the body and keep going. We should give him last rites. Actually, I don't think he would have appreciated that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have you have sword at the ready. You with your armor class of 1. Uno.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Really, when shall you attend to it again? Is it a dice, a thrice, or a trice? Because I can't remember. Oh no, Jahira. You need to use your sling to attack him. And I need to kind of just chill for... You'll attend it in a trice. Okay, good to know! Oh, okay, there's 3 of these guys. Yeah, alright. Let's see if the sleep spell will actually affect anyone this time. Well, nicely done, you guys. One of them is dead already. Okay, here we go. Okay. Wait, what? What just happened? What did you do, Ray? Okay, apparently that was just the sun suddenly falling, screaming from the sky. Ah! Okay, good to know. Do a quick search here. Not the ring. No. Joyous Flame Dance ring. Hey! Look at us go, you guys. Wow. Let's go ahead and have you carry all of this big, heavy stuff. But this is so heavy. But you're so big. Greenstone ring. I do like the ring. Nah, I should probably. Sell it. We may yet have need of dough. And every little bit helps. But first, yeah, I was not expecting to find Joya's ring this soon. Holy cow. In my admittedly very vague memories, I recalled it being further away than this. Actually, wait a minute. You know, I'm curious now. Let's see what else is up here. I mean, there's a bunch of hobgoblins around here. But, yep. Look at that, more hobgoblins. Shahira, what are you doing? Just what? Just what are you doing? Oh, attack me, will you? Ha! Take that. Runs away. Actually, wait, these guys... Okay, never mind. Sleep spell it is. I was like, you know, actually, I bet these guys could take care of this without a problem. I don't need to cast a spell. Khalid immediately loses, like, more than half his hit points. Alrighty then. Never you mind. Never you frickin' mind. Okay. Ooh. A moonstone. A silver ring. More things we can sell. Very nice.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, good to know. Huh. Neat. Wonder what's over here. Oh. Held Veil. Traveling hours 16. No. Maybe another time.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But for right now, let's just, while we're here, go ahead and secure the area around the keep for goodly folk who might like to wander the roads and not have their possessions and heirlooms, possibly dowries, robbed from them. I mean, those freaking hobgoblins are mean, man. She was lucky to get away with her life. And here we go. Yeah, this is an interesting little thing they have for their drawbridge. It's not exactly a moat, it's just an area of land that apparently is too rocky to stand on somehow. So an invading force would have problems with it, but you know, if you're on foot and you're just chilling, you can walk around. All right, and there's Joya's place. So let's go in and let her know that the housebreakers have succeeded.
I prefer the daylight.
Well, Khalid, that's your opinion. Alright, just in case she grows like claws and fangs and starts attacking. Ah, I knew it was you. Oh, come on!
It shall be as you wish.
Hey, thank you. This ring was a gift when I set out on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old hobgoblin having it. You're a good sort, and I'll say so to anyone that asks. Oh, okay, cool. I was concerned it was like her wedding ring or something.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Oh, hey. We gained XPs for that, and our reputation increased. Very nice.
I would be proud of your actions.
You know, actually, that's nice to hear.
You have but to ask.
Alright, we've used some spells. We're not injured right now, but I'm sure that having a bastard sword cleave through his innards couldn't have been A pleasant feeling. Indeed, it was not.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I mean, you know, anybody who enjoys that kind of thing.
I'll do my best.
I'm not trying to shame anybody, but probably you need a better hobby.
You have but to ask.
Yeah, anybody who's like, I enjoy seeing my own spleen. Okay. The quarterstaves are still there. That's one of the really nice things about this game. If you have to leave something lying around for a while, it will be there for a while. Alright. So let's go through. It's a really nice ring, is that green ring. But you never know, that 5 gold might make a difference. So, moonstone gem, silver ring, bastard sword. I think she can wear a helmet. I think she should wear a helmet. If you can wear a helmet, you should probably wear a helmet. Yeah, for years, there's a comedian, Dennis something or other, and he had this thing, he was like, life sucks, get a helmet. You know, if you're having trouble with this, just get a helmet. And I completely misinterpreted what he was saying for years, because I more or less grew up in the SCA. So to me, that was a reference to, you know, take precautions, things are going to get difficult, and make sure that you're mitigating the risk. And it turns out, no, it's an insulting joke about ableism. I didn't know that, and I was saying that in casual conversation for years. I was like, holy crap, that's what that means? Totally different context socially than what I was accustomed to. No throwing daggers to be found. Oh well, I'll have throwing knives eventually. Not that I'm proficient with them now, but... Belt of Antipodes. And I mean, on the one hand, this is one of the few things I have to remember my father by. On the other hand, if he hadn't been wearing this while he was getting struck time and time again by fire-damaging spells, he might have lived. He might have been able to take out his foes, as powerful as he was. And that would have been it. In a way, I treasure this belt because it's one of the few things I have left of him. But it's also probably what got him killed. So I'm not in a hurry to put it on anytime soon. All right. Gathering our forces, and on we go.
Even with infravision, I prefer the daylight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the equivalent of everybody piles into the vehicle, they've got all their snacks, they got everything else, ready for that long road trip, and then we realize, oh wait, we forgot to go potty. Oh well. Let's take care of that now. That's right, I don't click done, I click rent. Yes, I wish to rest. And the little mouse. Squeak, squeak. Yay, Mises. All right. Now. Hi ho, it's on the road we go. Da dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Let's see now. There's the gate. So I'll just
It shall be as you wish.
I'll just have everybody meet up there. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be able to find that belt fetish ogre tonight. But you know what? If we can't, we helped somebody else's day get a little better. And that's important. Yeah, I don't usually click on Great Distance Away because, as you just saw, it kind of gets the group scattered, which is less than ideal. So somewhere in this area, as I recall. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Let's see. Bounty, Bentley. Quests. I guess it'd be quests. A rogue ogre. According to a dwarven cleric by the name of Unshi, rogue ogre with a belt fetish. Just south of the friendly Armin. Okay, so he should be right around here. And she's an author, so she might give me a copy of her book. I can get her girdle back. Arifan is here. Arthur, we have to run. I stole the gold from Baldurs Gate. God damn it.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
You didn't take all the gold, did you? Didn't you learn nothing from it, how everything went down in Strawberry? I do declare you and good luck always were, strangers. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I do not know where. But I feel like if it, I mean, he's supposed to be, or she, or they, just south of, okay, this is just south. So my guess is that this particular ogre has, you know, legs and moves around a bit. A rogue ogre with a belt fetish. Now that's a perfectly normal sentence to be saying. Okay, I can't climb down this apparently. Can't climb down that either. Okay, around we go. God damn it, Dutch, remember the last time we stole money? Micah got power bombed by a guy dressed like a bat. I love the weather effects in this game. I mean, for the time, it was amazing, and it still holds up, I think, pretty well today. You know, even bearing in mind that I cut my video gaming teeth on Pong on a black and white television. Whoa, what is that? That is a wolf. And it's attacking. Why is a wolf attacking? Oh, yeah, because he's starving and there's a shortage of prey. Okay, that actually makes sense. I like the fact that, unlike so many other video games that are like, oh yeah, all of the wildlife will die just for the opportunity to kill you, man. This game actually makes it clear there is a reason. Man, I really need to I really need to learn how to throw darts or something. I have a quarterstaff in case, you know, things get all wild and wonky with melee. But I've got nothing for distance attacks. Whoa! Khalid's weapon broke. Okay, that... Wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Wait just one Philly farting minute. He and his wife are seasoned adventurers. They have been traveling up and down the coast for years. You're gonna tell me that... Well, I mean, what? That he just bought this sword last week? Or that whatever's happening with the iron shortage is retroactive somehow? Maybe it's some kind of powerful curse. Some artifact lying in the deepest base of some horrible temple. And yeah, that would have to be it. Okay, Khalid, time to pull back, son.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, you better do your best. You're unarmed. Okay, Jahira, you're up. What? No. Okay, Khalid, you do not have the brains of a 3-week-old egg salad sandwich. Your sword broke. You have a bow. Use the bow. Use the bow. Use the goddamn bow. Thank you. Stone the feckin' crows. All right, people.
It shall be as you wish.
We're heading back. Spare weapons for everybody. Holy crap. I don't know what kind of bizarre curse we're dealing with, but it's apparently incredibly powerful.
As you wish.
I mean, I know it's difficult to... It can be difficult to really conceptualize this. Those of us who live in an age of planned obsolescence. But for much of human history, when a thing was built, there was pride taken by the people building it in how well it would do and how long it would last. I mean, you know, I have a knife that was handed down to me from my grandfather. My son has a knife that was handed down from his grandfather. And yeah, a sword might break on the battlefield. You also might be buried with your sword. You might hand your sword down to future generations. So the fact that his sword just broke like that. Just frickin' amazing, man. All right. Anybody else using steel weapons? Yes, MON. You use a short sword, don't you? Yeah, now I'm glad that I sold all that stuff and was such a miser before. Holy crap. All right. Meanwhile, Jahira's just kind of grinning at everybody else, hefting her club. Yeah, you don't have to rub it in, man. So, all right. Let's equip a few things. Okay. Now it remains to be seen. This is something that's, again, this is in favor of the argument that this is some kind of horrific curse that's been laid across the land. People have talked a lot about their weapons breaking, not about their armor failing them. Although admittedly, if a person's armor fails them, they may not come back to report it, so that means nothing. We'll just have to see. You know, it's like the old tale, and from what I'm given to understand, this actually happened, where Air Force statisticians were looking at improving airplane designs. So they were examining the airplanes that came in, looking at the places they took the most damage, were like, okay, this is where we need to really shore up damage on the airplanes then, because this is where they get hit the most. And of course, what they should have been looking at, and they didn't have access to at the time, and didn't realize it at the time, was look instead at the planes that didn't make it back.
It shall be as you wish.
You know, look at the ones that were shot down and examine where they took the damage that caused them to crash and improve that. But, you know, just because you're a professional at something doesn't mean you're a skilled thinker. Much like just because you have a diploma does not mean you're intelligent. Trust me, when I was in college, some of the people that I was in class with, thick as two short planks. Including the people who were going into medicine. Perhaps even especially the people going into medicine. Holy crap, is that him? Is it him? Ogre. I think it's him. OMG, I think it's him. Okay, everybody stop. Jahira. Now is the time for your entangle spell. And you attack with bow. You attack with bow. You have that at the ready. But above all, cast your entangle. I'm going to say, right about there. And okay, here we go. The ogre with a belt fetish. The rogue ogre with a belt fetish. Okay, that could have gone better. I had no idea this had such an impressive range.
For the group,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, can you make it faster than a trice? You're about to get pummeled there, son. Okay. And you'd better have your sword ready there, pal. Actually, no, stick with arrow for now.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Wow, okay, that sucked. Yeah, I was not expecting to have my own spell encompass me. And prevent me from casting a spell of my own. Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Righto. Yeah, he's down this way. Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Really? Will you attend to it in a trice? I am seriously about this close to just turning that function off entirely. Okay. Imowen, can you hide in shadows? Apparently not. That's unfortunate.
It shall be as you wish.
All right, there he is. Okay, now then. New plan. Shahira, cast Entangle way the heckin' way up here. I will cast Sleep. Well, now unfortunately if he's moving, the spell will miss him. I need to wait until he's standing still. Tragically. Okay, so I will fall back. You arrow him. You arrow him. Okay, you need to... Shahira, why would you move forward like that? Don't do that.
As you direct.
Okay. Me will crush you to goo! I see. Now, it looks like he's just on the edge of the spell's effect. So I'm hoping it might be able to affect. I'm hoping. Meanwhile, everyone attack him with missile weapons. And I will see if Sleep Spell has an effect in this fight. Yes! Yes, it does! OMG! Hurt him a lot. Hurt him lots and lots and lots and lots and lots.
For the fallen!
Keep piling it on, people. We can do it. There we go. Okay. Woo! MON is checking for illusions. Wait, is he actually dead? Is he actually dead? Yeah, he advanced to the point that he was just outside of the range of that spell. That's so irritating. Alright. Okay, so he had a gold ring, a girdle, another girdle, and a morning star. All of which are useful to our cause. Because, you know, selling. Let's go ahead and get rid of that broken weapon while we're at it. So, okay, I have no idea what that one does yet. I have no idea what that one does yet. Girdles are generally similar to belts. Unlike belts, girdles are not used to hold up pants and dungarees, but to carry pouches, scabbards, and the like. Fair enough. Okay, I'm not going to worry about identifying this until we are back at the Friendly Arms Inn. And I know for a fact that I'm not going to need any more spells. But from here, we can go northward again. Yeah, I don't blame her for bargaining with that horrible thing. Because, I mean, you know he wanted Gorion's girdle. You know he did. And for all the fact that I'm not wearing it anytime soon, I'm not parting with it. There is only one way that discussion could have ended. And that's with a great deal of violence.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh, that's a relief. I like it when it can be as I wish. Oh. So much concern about clothing. But it wasn't always that way, you know. I remember the old song. What's the use of wearing braces, hats and spats and shoes with laces? Other things you find in places down on Beltman Road. What's the use of wearing cotton studs that always get forgotten? Such affairs are simply rotten. Better far is woad. Yes, I'm going to sell some things, thank you. Woad's the stuff to show men. Woad to scare your foemen. Boil it to a brilliant blue, and rub it on your legs and your abdomen. Ancient Britons never hit on anything as good as woad to fit on necks and knees, and where you sit on. Tailors, you'll be blowed.
It shall be as you wish.
It's that old school patriotism, man. It brings a tear to my eye, it really does. Okay, Landrin was the person who had the spider infestation. Oh, and could I just get rid of those spiders, dearie? Well, they're rather large, but okay, sure. Oh, and by the way, here's a whole bunch of bottles of antidote to help out. Okay, apparently they're really, really big. Oh my god. Yeah, in the original release of this, when I was first playing this ages ago, there was no antidote that was handed over that I recall. She just, oh, and if you could clear out that spider infestation, that'd be great. You get there and each one's the size of a barn. Thanks for getting this back to me. Damn weird ogre, though, don't you think? Here's 95 gold pieces for your trouble and a new history book I've just completed. Nice! History of Tethir. Also more experience. Tra-la-la-la-la. And Jaheira gets to level up. Huzzah! Okay, so let's go down to the bottom level again.
You have but to ask.
First off, let's identify the cursed girdle of femininity and masculinity. A rare yet oft-discussed magical item is wrought with the most powerful magic. Anyone unfortunate enough to secure it around their waist instantly finds their gender to be transformed. It is said that not 50 years past, a nameless court jester was beheaded for presenting the girdle as a gift to Duke Lobelan's lover. Statistics, equipped abilities. Changes the wearer's gender. Now, bear in mind when this game was written, what they mean by that is your physical sex. May only be removed with a remove curse spell. Okay, IRL, I've known a variety of people who would have committed murder to be able to have that belt. The temptation to give it to Khalid is very high. Just because I like the idea of his... I just like the idea of Jaheira being in a queer relationship. But I don't think that I can change the portrait. And I'll save it for a special occasion. Yeah, what's interesting is that the ogre apparently never tried on any of the belts, or he would have been wearing this one. Apparently just wanted to have them. A history of Tethir. And here's the history of Tethir, and those of you who'd like to read it for yourselves can go ahead and pause as I scroll through. I'm going to read it on my own later. Dang. Yeah, okay. And one of the lovely things about this game, I've played only a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, and in this game, literally, you have this kind of story, you have this kind of text that you can just enjoy reading with literally every book you find, unless it's a spell book. In which case, behold, spells. So, okay, nice. Yeah, the girdle of protection from piercing would have been nice to have, I'm sure, because it protects you against arrows and things. But it wouldn't have been ours. And much as Imoen occasionally... Man, dude, Imoen just shoved the guy out of the way. Holy crap. Much as Imoen might beg to differ on some occasions, yeah, we don't borrow from those who have the means to afford it in quite that fashion, generally speaking. So alright, she goes up by 1 level, Jaheira does. Thaka reduced by 1, gets an additional level 1 pre-spell. 12 more hit points, lore increased by 1, hell yeah! Speaking of spells, I'm thinking another Cure Light Wounds, frankly. Entangle is nice, but it's hard to guesstimate where you want that to be. So, all right, we're gonna rest up. Yeah, Jaheira, 24 hit points. Look at you go. All right, spells are successfully memorized. Looking good, everyone. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and call it there for this evening. We have seen the worst odd couple in the world meet their untimely demise. We have seen the disillusionment that is possible from just horrible, horrible circumstances of matchmaking. And yet, we have also met Khalid and Jaheira, and surely the old marrieds will not let us down. This is the real odd couple. These are the people that really have it good. Oh, Khalid. Ah, Jaheira. I don't want to be either one of you, but I'm glad you're happy. And so, with that, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We're going to go ahead and call it here, but before we go, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and most of all, extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. When you do, please let me know via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you'd like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who have been circulating the links. The signal boost really, really helps. So, until next time.
How tedious all this becomes.
I was about to say something in reference to Xzar and the Hobbit that he was apparently taking horrible advantage of. But my guess is that probably sums it up nicely. Beware of the relationship where one of you is just thinking, how tedious all this becomes. Also, probably going to bed with a habitual axe murderer. Just not a great life choice. And I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again. And once again, happy National Beheadings Day! Yay! I can't control anything. But then again, who can control love?